Hello and welcome to the Celebrating Life podcast with Sony Thomas. Let me invite you to a small thought that can create a big impact for you in celebrating your life. In today's episode of Small Thought, Big Impact, we pick up where we left off in our last episode. And if you have realized you are wrestling with the phantom of better option, then I encourage you to practice the techniques shared in this episode. Fear of better option or FOBO has a way of straining your relationships at work, home, and the society. You see, where FOMO only affects you individually, even though the residual effects can be felt by others around you, it may not dramatically impact their lives. But phantom of better option, it sucks others into our FOBO-driven eccentricities. Let me illustrate. Picture this: ordering food with a person who will take the menu and scroll through it many times without being able to make a choice on what to order. If you have been in the company of people like that, the first couple of times we will just brush it off. But every time ordering food with them becomes a Mount Everest climb, it is not fun. If you personally struggle with food ordering FOBO, you can quicken the decision by asking the waiter, "What is the chef's special today?" Or you can even go about asking yourself the objective of the meal. Is it to explore the dishes in the restaurant? In which case, doing due diligence on the menu is warranted. But if it's just to have a comfort meal, then the answer is clear. You could also approach the FOBO by asking yourself rice-based or bread-based dishes. You see, each of these questions or approaches has one objective, that is to help you in the process of elimination. Discarding options is the only way to get you closer to your decision and move you away from a long dragged out decision or indecision. After all, there are people after a long stroll down menu say, "You guys order something for me too. I can't decide. I'll just eat a little of everything." In a choice-rich environment, the secret is the elimination process. That is, discarding options. Ironically, the phantom of better option will not let you discard an option. It will keep you cycling between the choices, thus leaving you exhausted and stuck in the searching and not committing loop. To break free from the loop, for a low-stake decision, you can outsource to the universe. By removing yourself from the equation, you're cutting through all the drama created by your FOBO. So how do you outsource to the universe? For decisions that have a small footprint on your life, a low-stakes decision like ordering food, you can use outsourcing to the universe technique. There are different methods. Tossing a coin or rolling a dice is the simplest form of outsourcing to the universe. Let me introduce you to another simple and easy tool called Ask the Watch. The premises here is simple. You divide your analog watch into 2 or 4 quadrants. Then each quadrant corresponds to a choice. Let's say I have narrowed down to 3 choices, A, B, and C from a choice-rich environment. Then I assign the choice on the watch. 12 to 4 for option A, 4 to 8 option B, and option C 8 to 12. Then when I'm ready, I look at the watch and whichever quadrant the second's hand is at, that is your decision. These are simple ways to eliminate no-stake or low-stake decisions that are otherwise draining your cognitive resources. By practicing this method, you allow your mind to reserve your mental energy for bigger, high-stake decisions. Some of you listening might wonder in your mind, "Sony, by using the outsource to the universe method, I got my food faster, but I still feel like I missed out on something better. So how then does this help me?" That is the twist here. People possessed by the phantom of better options are driven by the process rather than the end result. By making decision-taking a behavior, you are training your mind to indirectly accept the opportunity cost in every decision. I will explain this in the next follow-up episode. How the more decisions you make without feeding your FOBO, the less grip the phantom of better option has on you. Celebrating life is about the journey, and if I have brought value to your journey of life, I urge you to share this small thought with a close friend, a family member, or even a colleague so we can together build a happier world. For more thoughts on celebrating life, I invite you to stay connected with us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the Celebrating Life community. Thank you for your time and make it a wonderful day.